Welcome back to Amazing Archaeology with the collections here at Worthing Museum and Art Gallery. Today we're going to look at the Ferring hoard. Now this is a hoard of 10 socketed axes, sword fragments and some other pieces from near the village of Ferring, which is just west of Worthing, and it's south of Highdown Hill, another important Bronze Age site. And this is a late Bronze Age hoard. It's dated to around 800, maybe 1000 BC. And it was deposited near the Rife. Now the Rife is a watercourse that runs down to the sea, it runs off the downs and actually goes east to west below the bottom of Highdown. Now this is an important hoard. What's particularly important about it is these sword fragments, we'll come to them in a moment. First of all, we'll look at the axes. Now, socketed axes are the final phase of bronze metalworking techniques when it comes to axes. You start with flat axes in the early Bronze Age, then you have palstave axes, and finally these socketed axes. Now these are made using a sophisticated mold and they are cast, and as you can see they are hollow inside. So the actual wood would actually go inside, it's much more secure, and these are looped socketed axes. You can see they've all got a loop on them, and that would help. You'd use string or rope to actually help that attach to the wood. They're very important pieces of metal. They would have been used for clearing forests. They would also potentially have been used in battle. There have been examples of these found at Tollenz in northern Germany, where we know there was a large battle in the late Bronze Age, and also used as value in themselves. If you had a large number of these in storage as a tribe, it would show off your wealth or a chieftain, etc. We think this is probably a ritually deposited hoard. In the Bronze Age, and this continues into the Iron Age and in some cases into the Roman period as well, you get people taking precious metal objects and depositing them into waterlogged ground. This was found right on the edge of the Rife where the high ground meets the boggy stream in 1983 during dredging and widening of the Rife itself. And these were right on the edge of that ground, that area between the water and the land. Another reason why I think it's a ritual deposit is you see this socketed axe here. It's actually had a smaller votive version of itself stuck in. It's actually been stuck into the axe, and that makes no sense if it's going to be used for practical use. And the sword fragments. And these are the only Bronze Age sword fragments we've had from the Worthing area as far as we know. And this has been deliberately broken. The rest of the sword, we don't know where that is. Maybe that was thrown in elsewhere. It's been lost in the sands of time. People may have found it centuries ago in the same area. But these two bits survive, and they have been deliberately broken. This has not been just broken by the dredging machine in the 80s. This is done deliberately. So this is a really nice example of a ritual hoard from the Sussex coastal plain. And just one or two other pieces I want to show you today. This is a Bronze Age chisel. Again, these are relatively common. This could also be used for leather working. And we also have a belt buckle here. So this is the belt buckle that was worn by a Bronze Age individual. This is all found together in a pit. So we think there was a religious purpose for the deposition of this hoard. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the videos, then please subscribe. And if you have any comments, just leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you again.